guys, welcome back. So this is my second video. Today what our plan is to get through some fitness tests. So the reason why we're going to do the fitness tests is to see where we're at, and then hopefully if we do these again in let's say a month or 3 months time, we'll see some progress. Okay, so we're going to do a push-up test, which is going to be as many push-ups as we can do without stopping. A V-sit hold, which is holding our body in a V for as long as possible. We're going to do a sit and reach. We're going to put our feet on the floor and our butts on the floor. We're going to reach as far as we can, testing it's sort of like a whole body flexibility, but it's mostly hamstring and lower back. And then we're going to do some burpees for a minute and see how many we can get done. So that's the plan for today. We're going to start with a little bit of a warm-up, and we're going to end with a cool-down, and we'll see how it goes. Okay guys, let's get started. We're going to start off with the warm-up. So we're going to start off with just some neck rotations. Nice and slow, and we're going to go 2 full rotations each way. Arm circles. So we're going to do some big as we can arm circles, 2 or 3 each way. Try and make them as big as you can, really open up those shoulders. So hopefully you all did my first workout. If you didn't, it's the only other video I have so far on my channel, so if you want to give that a try, did that 2 days ago now. Alright, the next one, hip rotations. So you're going to put your feet together and you're going to try to make big hip rotations. I'm a little bit sore from that last workout. If you're a little bit sore from that one, that's awesome. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully you're not losing all your motivation. So some hip rotations. Today's is going to be a little bit shorter, but we're going to try and do maximal effort in these things. Okay, next one, side lunge. So as wide as you can comfortably go, going to one side and bring that toe up. Try and keep your knee going over your foot. 2 or 3 on each side. Okay, we're going to do a regular lunge, trying to keep our back leg more straight, and you should be feeling it in your hip flexor right here. Pushing this down, butt down. Okay, and the next one we're going to do is some open hips. So you're going to bring your knee up, out, and back, up, out. Try and open up those hips. Good. Okay, we're going to do a deep squat hold. So we're going to go as low as we can comfortably go, trying to keep our feet flat on the ground, and hold for a couple seconds. And do it again. And the last one, we're going to try and do some rotations while we're down at the bottom of our body. Okay, next one, we're just going to do some ankle circles. And then we're going to do some lay down twists. Okay, so we'll start this time maybe on your back. I'm going to lift one leg to 90, hopefully, and rotate it over. Other leg up to 90, rotate over. Do 2 each side. And we're going to switch to our belly and do the same thing. All right. Good job, everybody. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to get started in our push-up challenge, okay? So on this one, we're going to do as many as we can do without stopping, okay? So that means no stopping at the top, no stopping at the bottom. If you have to stop, that's when you're done. So keep going for as long as you can. What we're going to try and do, if you can't do 5 regular push-ups, I'm going to try and ask you to try and do them a different way. So it's a better test. So if you can't do 5 push-ups with your hands and feet on the floor, regular push-ups, maybe you start doing them on your knees. If you can't do 5 knee push-ups, that's fine. Everyone starts at a different place. Maybe you do them on your couch. So you got your 5 couch push-ups, or whatever you have at home. So you would, right here, do your push-ups. And then lastly, if that's still a little bit too much, you can do 5 of those. You're going to find a spot on the wall, and you're going to do them on the wall. Okay? Hopefully you're finding something that you can do at least 5 on, so you can challenge yourself. And then next time we do this, hopefully we get better. Okay? What I'm going to do to make sure I don't cheat is put something there for my chest to touch. Same thing if you're doing it on the ground. If you're doing it anywhere on the ground or on the couch, make sure your chest touches the couch. What I end up seeing with a lot of people, they don't go the full range of motion, and then the next time they do it, they might do the full range of motion. So they might not realize that they're getting stronger, they're just doing it better. So if we make sure my chest touches this every time, we're going pretty low, almost all the way down, and then we're going to go all the way back up. Okay? So we're going to do as many as we can, so we don't need to worry about time. And we'll get started. Okay? So for my push-ups, I like to try and keep my elbows, instead of straight in or way out, I like to have them somewhere in between. And line up with my chest over this. Try and keep my back as straight as possible. My chest is going to touch this every time. Fingers nice and wide on the ground. Alright, we'll get started. Alright, that's my max, 36. So that was the push-up challenge. I managed to get 36 done, which is pretty good. Hopefully the next time, a month from now, if I do this again, or 3 months, or whenever I do it again, hoping to see progress. So I might set a goal of 40 for the next time. That's something pretty realistic. I think it's achievable if I keep working out every day, working on strengthening my upper body. Okay? We're going to take about a minute rest, so get a drink of water, relax for a little bit, and we're going to get into our next one. Okay, so the next one is a V-sit hold. You don't need a mat, but it's a little more comfortable if you have one. So if you have something with a little bit of cushion to sit on, for the V-sit hold, you get down on our butts, and you got to put your hands. So it's important that we always do it the same way. So I say you put your hands right beside your butt on both sides. Not under your butt, not between, not at your knees, not way back here. Right beside our butts on the ground. And all you're doing is bringing your legs up, holding a V for as long as we possibly can. So for this one, you're going to need a timer. So you're going to time yourself. And once your upper body touches the ground, or your lower body touches the ground, or you just can't hold it anymore and you quit, stop your timer. All right? And we'll record our results, and hopefully next time we do it, it gets a little better. Okay, so I've got my timer right here. So we're going to get started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So another one on this one, try and keep your legs straight. So if you start bending your knees, you can end your test. So just keep your legs nice and straight. So it's the same every time. Try and have your toes pointing straight up. Keeping everything flexed in your abdomen. Holding it for as long as you can. If this is too much for you right now, maybe start with a plank instead. A front plank is a good start. If that's too much, you can do a front plank on your knees, holding it as long as you can. So this is a really good test for your abs. And for some, this might be too advanced right now, which is fine. So yeah, we can start with I'll show you how to do the front plank next. You do that one instead if you found this one's too hard. So we're holding. It's definitely starting to get hard. Okay, so I managed to get, I don't know if you can see that, but 1 minute and 30. All right, for those that the V-sit hold is too much right now, it's a little bit too challenging to start. You can't do 5 to 10 seconds holding it. Let's do a plank instead, okay? So I'm gonna recommend doing them on your hands and your feet, and you're gonna hold for as long as you can this way. All right, and if this is too long, if this is too much, you can't hold this for 5 to 10 seconds on your knees, okay? So that's the plank hold. You time that for as long as you can do, and then the next time we do this, hopefully you can beat this score, okay? Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is the sit and reach test, okay? So for this test, all we need is a ruler. I've got a meter stick and a box, anything that's above your feet. You could do this on your couch, you could do this a lot of different places, but I've got a box handy and a couple rulers. I got a meter stick, but you don't need a meter stick. Okay, so first thing you do, take off your shoes, because the next time you do your test, maybe your shoes are a different width on the bottom. So we're gonna do no shoes, take those off. You're gonna sit with your legs flat on the ground, okay? Touching the box with my feet, okay? So my knees are as flat as they can go. I can't make them go any more flat. Okay? And the first thing you're going to do is just do a nice little stretch. Okay? This isn't the one that counts. The next one's the one that counts. So I'm just stretching a little bit. Alright? And the most important thing on this one to do is to not lunge forward and just touch the box. Okay? We're going to do a nice slow reach forward. And you got to hold it for at least 5 seconds. And we'll see what we get. Okay? So I've got my ruler at 30 centimeters at my zero. So at the bottom of my feet, it's at 30 centimeters right now. So anything past that will be plus, anything behind that will be negative, okay? So I'm gonna reach and hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what I got. I'll show you. So I reached just about 31. So like a half a centimeter. So what I would record for myself for the next time would maybe be 0 or 0.5. And the next time I do this test, a month or half, maybe I'm going to try and get 35, which would be plus 5. If you set this up and you got, let's say, 25, you'd write down -5. All right? It doesn't seem to matter. It really doesn't matter how you score it, as long as you do it the same way for your next test. Okay? So whatever you use, make sure you try and remember how you did it, record yourself, and then the next time you do it the same way. All right, so the next one we're going to work on is our last test. It's the burpees test. So for those that are not sure how to do a burpee, we're going to do it a couple different ways. So we're going to do the most advanced way. All right, so you're going to jump. All right. You're going to put your hands down, you're going to kick your legs out, and you're going to go down, and then back up, hands in, jump again. Okay, so that's the advanced way. If you're not ready for that, that's fine. Okay, we're going to do next way. We're going to just jump, come down. You can step or walk your hands back, go down your belly, get back up, however you like, and then jump again. Okay, we can do a little less advanced than that. We'll just go down onto our belly, and then we get back up. Okay? Go down onto our belly, and get back up. All right, so however you want to do it, just remember how you did it, so the next time you're gonna try and beat that score. All right, so we're gonna get into our burpees. We're gonna try and do it for a minute. Here it goes.
Work. Session complete.
I think I got 17. Good job. Burpees is definitely the exercise that most people love to hate. Okay, so we've done almost everything. We just got the cool down left. What I'm hoping you guys have done is recorded your results. So I've got all mine recorded, and I've also made a goal. So on May 8th, which is a month from today, I'm gonna try and do these again, and hopefully I see some progress. So I've got some goal things I wanna try and achieve, and this month I'm gonna be doing exercises and working out hopefully daily for 30 minutes in here, and maybe a 30-minute cardio thing, and see some improvements. We'll see how it goes. So last thing we gotta do is a little cool down stretch, and that's it for today. All right, guys, we've reached the end of the video. We're going to end with some cool down stretching. So we're just going to start off with my favorite, which is standing up, reaching as high as you can to start, and then to one side, holding for a few seconds, and then to the other side, holding for a few seconds, and back, and back. All right, the next one we're going to do is you're going to do a lunge with our left leg forward, and our back leg we're going to try and keep straight, so we're stretching our hip flexor, and we're going to pull since we've got our left leg forward, our right arm this way, from our chest. Hold for about 5 seconds, and switch. So hopefully you guys are happy with the results. If not, hopefully that's motivating for you to keep working out. Maybe you're going to challenge yourself to try and beat some of my scores. If you're up for that challenge, I'm good with that. Switch. Okay, next one we're going to do, try and stay balanced. Sometimes it helps to hold your belly button or your nose. You're going to grab your foot, try and keep your knees straight, and pull your foot to your butt, stretching our quads. For some of you that are really flexible, you might have to pull a little bit harder. All right, hold for about 5 seconds. I'm going to switch. Vertical, nice. 5 seconds, switch. And switch. Okay, we're going to try and go feet shoulder width apart, kind of like the one we did here and here, but we're just going to move our torso in a circle. Okay, we do 3 each way. You should feel it in both hamstrings as you're going. Nice round. Okay, hopefully you can see me over here. I can't. We're going to go on a wall. Hold the wall, and you're going to stretch your chest. And 5 seconds, we're going to switch the other one. So all I'm doing, keeping my elbow pointing down. So the front of my elbow points up. I'm stretching my chest. And more. And then the last one we're going to do is you're going to find a spot arms gonna be against the wall. We're gonna do a shoulder one, so you're gonna go as low as you can until you feel a stretch in this area through your shoulders. 5 seconds. And one more time. Do that on the wall. Alright, so that's it for today. I want to thank you guys for joining me. Hopefully we'll get another 2 videos next week. Yeah, that's it.